Okay, all the self-promotioning has been done. There's a lot of discords for self-promoting, but hello everyone! Hello! Oh yeah, I need to just set my camera. I need just one more thing I needed to do. Okay, there we go. Hello! You can see me now. Hello everyone, also you should be able to hear Abe when he speaks.
Hello, everyone. Hope
There
you're
you
all doing
go.
well.
Welcome everyone! I'm sure I'm prepared for this, but hello, welcome to another charity stream. It has been 3 years since we last did a charity stream. That's insane to think about. That's actually insane to think about. 3 years.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 2.5, but yeah,
Yeah. Because it was May 2021.
yeah,
So over 3 years then. Right? Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Actually, jeez.
insane. That is actually insane. But yeah. So the last time we did a stream like this was back in May of 2021, where we raised money for Mind, where we managed to raise an incredible £410. My overall goal would be to beat that today, but at the moment, as you can see up here, if I can point to it, the current goal is £200, and I'd love it if we at least hit that today. So currently we have £1 in there because I did a test donation 5 months ago, because we've been planning this for quite a while. As ever, I have to say a big thank you to the wonderful Afe for helping me with the logistics of such a stream. I also have to say thank you to Sabra and to Bear for also helping me out with the logistics. That's a hard word apparently for me this morning. Um, I also have to say thank you to Bear for helping me out with this wonderful raised counter, which supports pence. So if someone donates in pence, we can add it in pence, which is really cool. Now, it's worth mentioning that the donation link that you'll be using to donate is not your standard, say, Tiltify link. This is due to basically the fact that the charity isn't already set up on Tiltify, and to set themselves up on Tiltify, it's a whole bunch of fees for basically just my stream, so they couldn't really justify it. So they were using them to a more traditional donation platform, Infuse, which I am told should support all around the world donations. So if you run into issues, please let a mod know, and they will forward it to me as soon as possible. But yeah, we also have a wonderful schedule for today. And I actually I need to time out Kofi Bot. I've just remembered because Kofi Bot, I disabled all my personal like promotion timers, but Kofi Bot is its own thing. Where the fuck has it gone? Kofi Bot, right, there you are. You, how long is 1 day in seconds?
Oh God. Not something you didn't really think about.
Yeah, time out that one. Seconds to date is seconds. 1 day is 86,400 seconds. That seems a bit lower than I thought it would be. But there we go. I've timed it out now so that hopefully it shouldn't pop up again. But yeah. So that's sort of the big intro. The other thing I have to say, like I said in the intro, is that I want to say a big thank you to the wonderful Jinx Rook for designing this amazing piece of artwork for the charity stream. She did an amazing job on it and surprised me with it last night being complete. As I said earlier, I didn't realize she was working on this for me. She'd mentioned she wanted to do artwork for the stream, but she sort of said she was busy and hadn't really had the chance to. I didn't then realize when she started drawing and sending me progress updates that this was for me. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. But yeah, it's amazing. Jinx did a wonderful job. And thank you so much, Jinx. I really love it. And it's been great to paste this everywhere in all the discords and be like, hey, I'm streaming. It is always really rare to stream, so let's promote. Um, Definite miss on the one I told you about earlier, by the way.
Hmm?
Definite miss on the one I told you about before.
Okay.
Yeah. So, why are we here? Well, we're here to raise money as ever for St Basils, who is the charity that helped to support me while I was homeless back from 2021 to 2023. For those that haven't seen it, I have read on the last stream that we did my St Basil's journey, and I'm not going to play it for you because I played it during the intro and it's 20 minutes long. Um, but yeah, it's quite a long story, and it's quite a deep one. But the people that I showed it to at St Basils, and as for their feedback, they all really liked it. I mean, obviously, it's quite, you know, you're not gonna say, "Oh, I hate it" when it's something that's bigging up your company, but also like, yeah, there were people that quite liked it, so I was happy. But yeah, I got a bit emotional, as you guys would have seen on Thursday, and I'm expecting I'm gonna get a little bit emotional today, depending on how well we do, because St Basil's means a lot to me. Like, I've got a blooming new voice water bottle, which I love. This is so good. It's like, it's really well like embroidered on here, by the way. You really can't feel it. And that's really cool. And it says your voice on the inside as well. I've got a little sticker on it that says Dynamite and my initials. But yeah, St Basil's and youth voice really does mean the world to me. So when it came clear that I wanted to do another charity stream, I thought that St Basil's was the perfect pick. So I've been working hard with their fundraising team, and my wonderful team of people, including the wonderful Ave, my head of logistics,
Yeah,
to organise this.
I think this has been in the works not just for like 5 months, for like over a year that
It's
it's been
been,
talked about.
yeah, it was late. It was like October, November last year that I started trying to get in touch with the head of fundraising at St Basil's, the wonderful Barry. So it has been a while. And Barry was very busy over Christmas because of obviously it's quite a big Christmas drive. But now we're here. We've finally made it. I had to postpone the stream a few times, but we're here. It's July the 27th, 2024, and we are live from Miney's flat. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of cool stuff planned for today. As I say, if you do exclamation mark schedule, I will preface things may be a little bit up in the air because of the changes. A lot of the time we've had a few last minute cancellations, people being ill, so things change. That's why.
And a last minute change to the schedule because of Miney tech issues.
Yes, because we love money tech issues. So, where are we? Oh yeah. So today we've got this introduction, which you can tell I'm struggling through. We've got Final Fantasy V, which Ace has told me he's setting himself a very special challenge for that one. You want to tell the viewers, Ace?
Yeah, I'm going to be going alongside Miney for this segment to see how far I can get from start to finish of the segment.
Because I'm in the second world in Final Fantasy V. I
Yes, you
realised I
are.
haven't actually uploaded some of the YouTube videos that I recorded. So it's going to be a little bit out of context if you're following the series. But yeah. Then we'll have the first mod takeover / my lunch break where I will fuck off. And I'll hand you over to the wonderful Ace and anyone else who wants to join him to talk about retro versus non-retro games. I'm not sure how many people we have down for that block, so if there are people that want to join, please let Ace know, because I'm sure Ace would appreciate the back and forth with someone. Hello,
Greatly
Calandra.
appreciate that.
Then after the mod takeover, we have the game of life. Here is the question I'm going to put out to the chat. If anyone has the game of life and would like to join, let me know. The original one, because one of our people for the game of life sadly is ill. Then we have Among Us, which is another one. If you want to join Among Us, let me know, because Among Us is our last minute edition. Then we have Mod Takeover number 2, which is going to be led by the wonderful Portal guy, the wonderful Mark, and the wonderful Jinx Rook. And that is going to be about anime. And as Luke says, of course Portal's talking about anime, but no, Portal is going to be supported by Mark, and Jinx is going to be there too, and they're going to talk about anime. And I think Portal wants to talk about Attack on Titan, so if you're an Attack on Titan fan, I recommend that segment. Then we have Golf with Your Friends, or should it be Enemies, for 3 hours. We're going to be golfing, we're going to be probably calling each other cunts. I'm probably going to call Tequila a cunt at least once. I will say, for anyone that's not British or an Aussie, I do it with love. Tequila always says, if I haven't called her a cunt, it's not a Sunday. And then we have Gartic Phone, which I personally never played. You think a competent streamer like me would have tested Gartic Phone before we went live? If it goes wrong, we can always do Scribble.
here's the thing. It's with Gartic Phone. It's basically Scribble.io, but Chinese whispers.
Ah, yes. Hey, human. Among Us. Among Us even, yes. Among Us. I haven't played Among Us properly since, I think last time I played it properly was your birthday. Back when the new map, the airship map came
The
out.
essay map, yeah, and there's been another map since.
Yeah, I played a little bit on that map, but the last time I played like a proper group was that day, and with the really awkward happy birthday singing to you. Which
Yeah.
you guys, if you guys haven't seen that clip, don't watch it. It's horrendous. We're all just singing "Happy Birthday," but with a delay, it, it was quite something.
It
But
was a
yeah,
mess, but it was a funny mess.
it was very funny indeed. Eighth, do you want to refresh? This is gonna be the awkward part about this.
Hmm. Uh, I lost track where we were.
On no,
That's my bad.
on the page.
Uh, on the
This is,
yeah, and I need to bring it up because I haven't brought it up yet.
yes. Yeah, this is gonna be the slightly awkward thing because we have to do manual alerts and everything. So if someone does donate and the mods don't pick up on it, feel free to ping them on and be like, "Hey, I did something. You want to check the donations page?"
We are at £11
Whoop, whoop,
because
whoop.
Jinx donated 10.
Thank you, Jinx. And Jinx donated that with the with. There was a message, wasn't there? There's not a message. Okay. I
No
thought there
message
was.
on that one.
So thank you, Jinx, for the £11, which we can add to the counter to bring us the £10, sorry, to bring us to the counter of £11. That is getting us off the mark, which is exciting. Thank you, Luke. But yeah, thank you, Jinx, for that wonderful donation. And getting us off that mark. Like I say, so everything that you donate will go directly to St Basils. We're using, as I say, for those of you that have just joined, we're using their more traditional donation site rather than something like Tiltify because they're not currently on Tiltify, and to put them on Tiltify just for my stream would cost them a bunch of fees that basically they couldn't afford to pay. I couldn't justify paying out of their budget, which, makes sense. Also, I thought I timed you out, Kofi, but why are you still lurking? Piss off. Anyway, so you can donate again, but if we don't pick up on it, just yell at us. We're doing everything manually. Bear was looking last night. There is an API, but it's paid to use, so bit annoying, as you can imagine. Anyway, so I've got a bit of a bunged up nose. I've taken a hay fever tablet though, so hopefully it will help. But yeah. So I'm sort of rambling on, sort of like to half past, but I'm like I can just start Final Fantasy 5 whenever I want. But no, yeah, there's gonna be a really exciting day. Bad question.
No, it's not Flow, but I am Ethereum, another streamer that has known Miney for quite some time.
Indeed, since 2019. You think they sound like Flow, human? Or is there something else there? But no, yeah. That is the one about Aetherion Stormwind, aka Aeth. Because Aetherion Stormwind is a bit of a mouthful to say. I feel like when I said that, I'm full naming you.
Yeah.
Oh right, I see. Got ya.
Yeah, I'm not live today.
No, he's not live. He's alive, but he's not live. And we're very grateful to
Yeah.
Aeth. Aeth is literally my right hand man for these kind of streams. Like last time we did one of these streams, he came to me like the week of, and he's like, "So I might have a job interview, and I might have to start immediately, so I might not be able to be there for the weekend." And bearing in mind, this was like what 3 days before the stream, and you had
Yeah.
been, you were essentially the linchpin of the stream because you had everything prepared and all like that. And I'm like, Abe, why do you do this to me? Why do you stress me out? You put my phone on silent.
Totally not intentional, but it kind of happened.
But you did get the job, but they let you start later, didn't they?
Yeah, I started like 2 days after the stream.
Woo! Thank you, Abe's previous job, because I'm pretty sure you've left that now. because that
Oh
was
yeah,
again 3 years ago.
definitely ended that now.
But yeah, anyway, that is Stormhawk A3 and Stormwind, my right hand man when it comes to logistics. Also, as I say, planning this stream with me has been the wonderful Sabro, who does this for a job, and the wonderful Bear, who also helped make this counter and make it functional and actually accept pence. Because now, if I do this, for example, I'll show this off. Add raised. Yeah, better. It moans that it's not a number. We thought of that. I say we thought that. Bear thought of that. Also, you guys who've been here for a while, when we used to shout people out and it would randomly spit out their name and we were really confused why after the message? We worked out why. It's because I had a / shout out command as like a comment, like a chat message, but that isn't supported anymore. You have to use the shout out function. So it was just returning their name. Now I worked that out all by myself.
The more you know.
Yeah. Anyway, we will let this ad break play out. Annoyingly, Twitch is still going to run ads on the stream. Thanks, Twitch. And then we will get started on some Final Fantasy V. And as Ave says, he is going to race through the game. Now, this is your favourite Final Fantasy game, isn't it, Ave?
Yes, it is.
I have to ask you, because I feel like I've not asked you this before. What would it take to beat Final Fantasy V for you?
Well, Final Fantasy game?
Yeah.
Or just an RPG in general?
For a Final Fantasy game.
It's for me. It'd have to be a mixture of the job system and the story and how they interact with each other. Because a lot of games get the certain aspects of it right, but they miss out on what made 5 really good for me.
Yeah, you're a big fan of that job system, aren't you?
Yeah, massive fan of it.
It is pretty good, to be fair. It is a pretty unique job. I've not seen a system like it. It's nice to know, like, at least for the basic ones, they're like white mage, red mage. It's sort of nice as well to be introduced to the different, like, because I feel like even playing some of the other games, you have more of like a black mage build or whatever, or like a red mage build, but you don't really know what they are. I feel like this game labels them a bit more plainly than the other games do.
Yeah, and you could have like interesting builds. For example, your white mage might not just be a healer. You could give them, say, this part the summoning magic from the summoner, so they could, if they don't need to heal, they can at least throw out some damage. It's a really unique, like, job system.
Sorry, I just opened up my save and the music was blasting in my ears. I don't think stream could hear it there, so I think you were fine. I just couldn't hear what you were saying. I heard unique.
That's fair. Yeah, it's the job system is unique because you could have, say, a white mage. They don't have to just be the healer that does nothing in between the turns that they need to heal or buff. You can give them, say, the summon magic from the summoner class, and they've kind of hybridized.
In lots of interesting combinations, which I have to be completely honest, a lot of which go over my head, but I'm excited to. I think once I play through at least a good chunk of the Final Fantasy games, I want to go through and look at them in a more, like, looking at strategy guides, looking into secrets and stuff like that. But I think for now I want to, like, just experience them all and try and learn. Not my own
That's
way,
fair.
but like